When I first got in, on the floor, then I threw up in like 3 different trash bins, then I threw up again in the hallway when I had a wheelchair. It was just a mess.
Hey, my coiners. Good morning, grand rising. Um, I know y'all been keeping me in your prayers and your thoughts on Instagram, and I definitely appreciate that. So I'm currently in the hospital right now, and I'm about to undergo my first surgery I've ever had in my life. I'm petrified. Yes, I'm petrified. And this is just, and I'm not, and if y'all didn't know, yes, it's another kidney stone. And as I told you guys before, like, I was hoping that was the first and last one. Yeah, I got a room for a rude awakening, and this is larger. It's from the 2 millimeter one I had last time to a 7 millimeter one, guys. 7 millimeters. And they wanted me to pass it on my own. I'm like,
You what?
I want to be able to use my junk again. Thank you.
Wait a damn
I really
minute.
do. So, Sunday night, I started having this pain. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm pretty tough, and I will have to say I have a high tolerance of pain. But this pain was like a 7.5 to 8, solid, like straight through. I couldn't do it, so I ended up waiting a couple hours, and I drove myself to the hospital. I got cussed out by Quan and my madre, Jaleesa, where I'm staying right now. And they were like, "Why did you do that? You should have called me, and I could have got up and this, that, whatever, whatever." I'm using the back camera of my phone, so if it's a weird size or whatever, I'm sorry. And I was like, I didn't want to bother anybody. It's, early Sunday morning, this, that, whatever. And they're like, "No, no, 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 you should have called, this, that, whatever." But I made it to the hospital safely. I got to the waiting room, and I checked in and everything. I was vomiting. Like, I went from one trash can to the next, vomiting. I got moved and stuff like that because they went ahead and did vitals, took blood, whatever, and they moved me before they could get a room for me. And I was in so much pain, so much pain. Then they came, brought me back. We did an MRI. I asked for a pain med. They were like, "We got to get cleared by the doctor first," and that's not whatever. And I was like, "Okay." Came back, they gave me some morphine that didn't do anything, guys. That's how much pain I was in. Morphine didn't do anything. And I heard from some people saying, like, morphine doesn't do much for them. But typically when I come, it does something. It's, takes care of whatever. That didn't do nothing for me. So they gave me something else. Start with a D. Devato or Delato or something like that, whatever it's called. And after a couple hours, I was fine. And I haven't been in too much pain afterwards. I had like a headache and stuff last night. But yeah, pretty much I've just been on fluids, and I was MPO for quite a bit. And then now I was MPO at midnight last night too, for preparation of the surgery. So yeah, I'm not even gonna get into the actual procedure because I don't even want to think about how it's gonna go, even though I'm imagining in my head, because the physician assistant was talking about it yesterday. Yeah, almost died when he told me how they're gonna have to do this. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, but I want to get it done because I'm tired of this pain. I want to get it over with, and I'm hoping and praying that if I do have another one, it's a much smaller one. I know how to handle that one, but this large one, oh god, I hope that's it. I really, really do. I really, really do. So I will check in with you guys later. I didn't bring a phone charger. It's in the car. And, thanks for all the love on Instagram and you guys DMing me, checking on me. I really, really appreciate it. I do. But, I'm over it. And I want this to be over, like, now. All right, everybody. So it is much, much later. It's well after 2 o'clock. Surgery was a success. They had went over all these risk factors and things like that. But I haven't spoken to the urologist yet, but the nurses and everything assured me. They took pictures and everything too, so I will have that as well. Um, I don't know if I'm going to share them or not because, so I know some people are kind of squeamish, but it was large. It was large, and I'm happy that it came out. Um, again, some of the most excruciating pain I've ever felt in my entire life. I heard tattoos don't even hurt as bad as this. So I've been so worried about getting my tattoo. You know, I think as the kick off of a healing for this, I'm gonna go and get my tattoo because I've been through enough. And guys, you guys will understand. I just hope and pray this is the last one, at least of that size. If it's another one that comes and it's small, I know what to do. I can manage it and I'll pass it at home. But y'all, these have to stop. Like, I'm through with these. I don't know what is it I'm gonna have to do. You keep saying water intake, water intake, water intake. Like I get that, but it's like, okay, where did these come from? Because I've been intaking the same amount of water for years. I haven't changed that at all. So, you know, I just want to figure out like, you know, what is it that I can do to prevent these because they're not fun. They're not fun. They hold up my life. You know, I feel like, you know, as we say at Jamaica, Jaja, tell me something. I have to sit down a little bit, but Shano, me can't bother with the pain, you know. Can't bother with that at all. Can't take it. But I'm currently just in my room right now, the same room I was in earlier. I had left recovery and then came up here, and I was still kind of drowsy and stuff like that. So they went ahead and brought me up in here. I just had something to eat. I finally was able to you know, to urinate again, and I feel fine. I don't think I'm currently on any pain medication currently at the moment. I feel a little tender and sore in some areas, but for the most part, I'm fine, and I'm happy about that. So, yeah, I just really, really hope this is over. I hope it's over. I really, really do. So when I talk to y'all again, more than likely I'm gonna be out of here, or if I have a visitor, I'm not sure if Quan or anybody's gonna come and visit me because, like I said, I'm trying to get out of here today. If anything, I might have to spend one more day here, which I'm not looking forward to, but I'm really, really hoping and pushing that they'll let me go some point today. So fingers crossed they'll let me go today, and yeah, so because I'm ready to have like some actual real food and stuff like that, like this nasty hospital food. All right, peace.
Hey guys, so today is the last time I talked to you guys I was in the hospital. Today is Friday, February 3rd. Yes, I still have my nephew as my background, even though it's Christmas. That was from his birthday. Like, I love that little guy. He's like, I don't know, he just makes me so happy when I talk to him. Even though he be talking, I have no idea what he's talking about. But guys, I actually have my car mount. I was just literally playing with it and trying to figure out how I'm going to put it on, and the camera is upside down. So I'm assuming, I'm not sure, like, I'm very kind of new to all these gadgetries and stuff like that when it comes to filming. So I'm assuming that it's going to be okay. I'm quite sure I can flip the footage around to, if I need to go ahead and edit it, of course. But yeah, neither here nor there. Guys, what I mean to tell you, this has been an experience. This entire kidney stone of this caliper having this surgery has been an experience. I would be sitting here on this camera lying to you guys if I say that I'm not hurting. I would be sitting here lying to you guys if I say that I'm not uncomfortable. I am in still a lot of pain. I still rely on a lot of pain medications and things of that nature and all of that. And it's like, but let me back up a little bit. So this whole process started Sunday morning. I had woke up at Sunday morning at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was in excruciating pain. I literally thought, like, before I've had pain with a kidney stone, that was nothing compared to what I felt. And I've never been in so much pain to the point where I was literally crawling on the floor. Yes, crawling on the floor to the bathroom to go throw up because I was so nauseated and in so much pain. And I finally gave in and I said, I gotta go to the hospital. So I drove myself to the hospital. I got cussed out by two different people, so you guys want to cuss me out in the comments. It was not very safe, but mind you, it was early Sunday morning. It was like around 7 o'clock in the morning. There's typically no traffic ever really on the road that early in the morning here. So I drove myself to the hospital. I went ahead and checked myself in and everything. You know, I was in the lobby throwing up. I was in the lobby throwing up. I was just in so much pain and agony. And I was hoping and praying they would give me something for pain. Like, I was really, really hoping for that. And they just took their sweet little time to do it. They're like, well, you got to see that we have to have the doctor look at this first and this, that, whatever. I'm like, I get that. But can y'all, like, put an expedition on this? Because I'm in pain. A lot of pain. And it's causing me to throw up everywhere. I threw up when I first got in on the floor. Then I threw up in, like, 3 different trash bins. Then I threw up again in the hallway when I had a wheelchair. It was just a mess.
Child.
A really, really big mess. And I was just like, I don't understand how and why I'm going through this like this. Oh my gosh. So I have a separate video. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about like this entire experience because some people are kind of squeamish, and I don't want to ruin your viewing experience by explaining, you know, the procedure and what happened and everything. But just know I have something inside of me, and I am currently dealing with that, and it is very uncomfortable.
Wait a damn minute.
It is very, very uncomfortable. I will have to say that this entire experience is something that I wish on no one. I don't care if I hate you. And hate is a very strong word, and I shouldn't even say that. I don't even hate people. But this has been an experience to where I want for no one. No one. I don't want it for anybody because it's not fun. And y'all, I have to remove this thing all by myself on Sunday, and I'm not looking forward to it.
You what?
I feel like I'll feel a lot better once it's gone, but so like right now I'm in phase 1 of my healing. And I know y'all probably looking at my shirt like, I know this boy is not going to work. I did.
Girl, hell no.
I did. So I got released Wednesday, in the middle of the day, and I decided that I was like, you know what? This is my last week, so this is my last day theoretically. I am going into what they call the temp pool. And the way how that's gonna work is if I want to work in the future, whatever, I just, you know, work at different offices and such. Currently, right now, I am not sure when exactly I will be back from my trip. I am not sure if I am really looking to do dental again, because I feel like I'm kind of done with it. I feel like I am ready to take that hat off officially and leave it at that, because I was talking with so it's like I'm sorry guys, I'm a little all over the place at the moment, but I'm staying with an old coworker of mine, and I literally call her my madre. She is Dominican, and I absolutely love her, and she's invited me to stay at her home currently right now, especially since all of this happened. She's like, no, you need to be somewhere where that you're good. So I'm staying with them right now, and I was telling her and her husband yesterday about, you know, everything I want to do. You know, I want to open up my shop and stuff like that. And her husband got so excited. He was like, you know what? I've always actually wanted to learn how to cut hair. So I'm actually going to, you know, I hope he really wants to, because I would love to show. I've been wanting to teach somebody how to cut hair. But every time when I get somebody that's like, oh, I want to cut, they're not really taking it seriously. They don't really set aside the time. So I'm just like, okay. Like, I understand everybody has things going on in life, but listen, I made time because I wanted to go somewhere with this. You know what I mean? Just like with YouTube, I make time. You know, I'm sitting in the car right now about to, you know, go into work, despite the fact that how I feel, whatever, I still get up and I try. So, you know, I always tell someone, it's not the fact that you want something, it's how much time and effort that you're willing to put into it. Like that's always the biggest takeaway that I get from anything that I want to do in life. And I encourage anybody, like, if you want to do something, come up with a plan. If you want to change careers, if you want to get a different job, whatever it is, whatever you want to do, come up with a game plan. Come up with a way to discipline yourself to be able to get there, because I know what I want. Just like next week, I'm gonna buy myself a car. Even though I was looking at insurance rates last night and I almost pissed my pants, literally just looking at it. But I'm like, you know what? We're gonna make it happen. You know, we're gonna have to work hard, but at least I'm not gonna spend nearly as much money as I spend, you know, to go ahead and pay for this rental. That's a whole nother story. But I wanted to come on and give you guys an update. I am okay. I'm just still going through a lot of pain. I do have, you know, videos and stuff like that I have been filming and all that kind of other stuff. I just need to take time to get them out. If I would have known I was going to be in the hospital as long as I was going to be in the hospital for, I would have loved to have brought my computer and actually have gotten some editing done, because I could have really gotten some editing done. But I didn't, and I couldn't. No one actually came to see me because it was just the timings. Like, the times that you could come visit me, it wasn't convenient for most people, and it was also during the week. So I was just like, forget it. But anyways, guys, I am okay. I am telling myself that, and I'm saying that I'm getting all these positive vibes and healing energy and all that from everybody. So thank you, all of you guys, for reaching out to me, making sure that I'm okay, because I really, really do appreciate that. And yeah, so today is, like I said, my last day. I'm only gonna work till 3 o'clock. I believe is our, like, yeah, I believe 3 o'clock is when we're about finishing up. I'm gonna get off. Y'all, I attempted to do lift yesterday. I did 3 rides. I had to go to the bathroom so bad, and I think I paid for it with the repercussions last night because I was in a lot of pain. So what I'm going to have to do, I don't know how I'm going to do this because I'm going to be in traffic. I'm going to have to do lift in moderation in traffic. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do this, because I got to, like, when you got to go, you got to go. And I kind of get concerned because I don't even want to, I don't know. I don't know, guys. At this point, I love you guys, and yeah, so long time. I didn't go ahead and, like, make you guys feel sad in the beginning of this video, because in the beginning of the video, as you guys saw, I was in the hospital. And I was dealing with this kidney stone issue, and I will have to say that I feel so much better. I have my camera on the tripod, guys, and it kind of dangles. Oh my goodness. Just the struggle. I'm just trying to make good content for you guys, and I can't. I don't like it. No me gusta. No. But anyways, guys, I am feeling better. Today is Tuesday, and it is the, oh my goodness, what is today? Today is the 7th, okay? So it's been exactly a week since I've had the surgery done. Everyone is like, you had surgery a week ago, and you're like out and about working like nothing happened. And I'm like, and is?
You in my business? Yeah, don't do that.
And is? Because, you know, time is money, and money got to be made. Just saying. Oh my gosh, guys. I apologize in advance. I already don't like this. I hope I can stay. Okay, I think that'll be a little bit better. Okay, I think it'll be a little bit better. I got it set up to where part of it is like touching the car dashboard, so it kind of has like friction, so it won't move as much. because that wobbling was getting on my nerves, child. It was getting on my nerves. However, I was in the hospital for 4 days. 4 freaking days. 4 long days that cost me mucho dinero. Y'all, listen. Things are too expensive for me to be taking that much time off of work at all, period. So you guys are probably wondering, like, okay, what's next? So we are officially done with Great Expressions. As far as being there full time, I am no longer there full time. I had some Chick-fil-A breakfast this morning. I decided to go into the temp pool, which has been already effective as of yesterday. Should be, at least. And I had a good run in there. It was cool, but I honestly, in all honesty, guys, I think I want to let dentistry go. Just because it's not in my career path moving forward. It's just not. It's not in my career path moving forward. I've done it for almost 10 years. I don't feel like it's beneficial in a way where it's lucrative even for me to make money, because I make more money doing lifts and cutting hair than I do with working full-time there. Well, I wasn't even getting full-time hours, basically. I was only getting $1,100 checks. I'm just gonna be honest. $1,100 checks that were not cutting it. Like, what am I gonna do with that?
I think somebody trying to set me up.
I believe that.
What am I doing with that? Like, seriously. Who's living off of that in today's economy? Who? So I was like, yeah, we can cut this loose, because I'm making more money driving people around, which requires literally no extra skill set, which y'all are requiring me to have to work here. For shopping, I'm actually heading to Kwan's place, but before I do that, I'm going to run into 2 stores. I need to grab some oxtail. We're going to make some oxtail, and
I would like to see it.
And I need to grab some seasonings and stuff like that. So we're going to do some shopping, and then I will pick up with you guys when we get to Kwan's place and I start, you know, seasoning, give you guys a little cooking montage. We haven't had one of those in a long time. I haven't made oxtail on camera for you guys in a long time either. So this will be exciting. It will be. Like, very, very exciting. Back from the store, we're going to do a little mini grocery haul here. So for most of everything Caribbean-wise that I like to cook from the culture, we go ahead and use coconut milk. And then I went ahead and got some pimentos. These give a lot of flavor to the rice, and I'm actually going to put a few of them in the oxtail as well. And then, I mean, you already know, like, you gotta have this, and you guys already know if you're just an OG to the channel, like, the complete use and everything, like, literally. I got us some fresh habaneros. I went ahead and got us some fresh green onion, some garlic, and then these, I finally found some that were ripe enough, rather, I should say. And I want to have some of these. Look at them, ain't they so pretty? Okay, so we got our red kidney beans. I'm actually about to go ahead and pressure them in the Ninja Foodie. So as you guys can see, you do have a pressure icon there. So I use the pressure and the slow cook feature when I'm making my oxtails as well. Here are our oxtails. I always get them from the same place. It's a grocery store called Winn-Dixie. We have it here in Florida. If you know, you know. Definitely go and check them out for their oxtails. They're always pretty clean. But I went ahead and bought a fresh lemon to go ahead. I'm going to cut it and I'm going to clean them as well to help deteriorate some of the fat that's on there. And then I had to get me some fruit because the fruit that they had in the hospital was just terrible. And then I went ahead and got some cake because it's well deserved. So I got up early this morning to go work, so that's my little reward. So we're actually I'm gonna dive right in and get into cooking. So I'm gonna start doing prep work, and then I will be right back. But yeah, this is our little grocery haul, guys. And I almost forgot. Hold on one second. Bam. Y'all see that? If uno know, Ting is my favorite soda, and especially if I'm gonna have it with if I were to have it with what you call some escabeche fish. Listen, listen. I guess it's Valentine's Day, so they brought it, and it's at Publix right now. Go look for it. Go on and look for it and get it, the pink thing. And it's inspired by Black Panther. Some of I mean the Pink Panther. Some of them actually have the Pink Panther on them, but this one does not. But yeah, I have to try it. It's sweet. All right, I'll be back later. So now we have our peas in here, pressuring, and I set it on high for like 20 something minutes. Is what I typically do, and then I check for it afterwards. This fruit, oh my god, it's so good. like I was saying, the fruit at the hospital was a disgrace. I had to get me some fruit. Bam, we have our oxtails right there. So I'm about to clean those guys up and season them, and I will catch y'all a little later when we get further into this process. So enjoy Omari cooking. Alright y'all, so cooking is a wrap. I went ahead and I even already put up the rice. So there is the rice, it's already made. I actually kind of messed it up a little bit this time.
No.
I put a little bit too much coconut milk in it, so the rice got a little mushy. However, though, the oxtail was a success. Let me show y'all. And there wasn't necessarily an occasion for this, but my coworker that I'm staying with currently right now, she is going on a trip tomorrow, and I was like, you know what? I don't know when I'll have time to cook for you, so here is the oxtail. So you already know how I get down when I make some oxtails. You already know. If you don't see it on here, you will see it on IG. We whips up the oxtail. Oh, yeah, I mean. So it is 15 minutes to 3 o'clock, quarter till, and we are going to go ahead and get ready for part 2 of Lyft. We're flying, you know, recouping that money. So yeah, but oh my gosh, this water right here, the smart water, is really, really good. So this is actually going to be like, I need to find a replacement to lemonade. I love lemonade so much, but there's a lot of sugar, and I'm definitely going to think about switching full time to sugar-free flavored water. It's definitely needed. But enough rambling, guys. I will see you later.